Namaste. Let's do a reading on toxic patterns, and let's see what the spirit has to tell us. And I'm going to do a two-part reading here, or a two spread reading. One is going to be a 5-card spread, and one is going to be a horseshoe spread. And let us see what the synchronicities are. Or maybe let's do a 5-card spread and a Celtic cross. All right? I think that's a better option. So let me take out the Devil card to signify the toxic patterns. All right, so this is the Devil card. We'll be reading for this. I'm going to place the crystals right here. I'm going to place the crystals right here with the Devil card. I'm going to start with the Moonology deck first. So, I'm requesting the universe to guide us all regarding our toxic patterns and give us the messages through this Moonology deck. What is their prediction, their guidance, their advice, their suggestions regarding this toxic patterns in our life, whether we are overcoming them, whether we are managing them, what they are, whatever you want to say, Spirit. So, bottom of the deck is you are good enough. Might have something to do with self-worth. Believe in the impossible, meditate and contemplate. What do you need to release? Beautiful, very much on point. So, you are already good enough. And what I'm picking up right away is that this is the underlying energy where the universe is reassuring you about your self-worth. So most probably your toxic patterns arise from a sense of low self-esteem or a sense of inadequacy or a sense of disbelief about your own qualities. Believe in the impossible. Blue moon. Meaning at this point you're at a point in life where, like once in a blue moon, those kind of opportunities are also very attainable to you. So don't let the devil screw it up for you, and meditate and contemplate. Gather yourself, tap into your higher self, tap into the divine guidance, everything. New moon in Pisces. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac, meaning it has the cumulative effect of everything. It's a very, very powerful sign, and especially since it flows, the energy flows like the fish, yin, yang, everything. So like this is very, very powerful energy. You need to tap into that, tap into your totality, tap into everything that you've learned, your entire force of personality. What do you need to release? Waning moon. So this is also very self-explanatory that you have to, this meditation, contemplation, and this belief that you can achieve anything that you want, whatever your wildest ideas, you can achieve them. And so what do you need to release? The sense of disbelief, the sense of low self-worth. That is what is jumping to my mind, but it may be, let's see what the reading says, because it may be even more specific within that family. And let us see what the Sacred Destiny Oracle has to say. Please make a prediction, give your guidance regarding toxic patterns and the devil, toxic patterns that we face. What is your prediction regarding this? What is your advice? What is your guidance? Whatever messages you feel fit to tell us. Alright, bottom of the deck is trust, which is the same as I think you are good enough. This is in the middle of the desert, you know. This is in the middle of the desert, but this is an oasis or a riverbed or something like that. And this is the cool of the night. So just trust that things are going to work out. And I'll read from the beneath that is release. See, you need to release something. And blessings and flexibility. Okay, this is kind of like a very recent reading. So you should trust that you are on the right path and believe in the impossible. And let me see what the trust card is trying to tell us. Desert Vision. This is a powerful, important card to receive. Even when things seem parched or not fruitful, a deeper energy speaks of the power of your inner knowing. Meditate, trust those nudges from the universe. Your celestial advisors are close now. You are now open to receive some of the most important messages of your life through your intuition. This reminds me of the meditate and contemplate card, that you should tap into your intuition and get whatever inspiration you can, because it is sending you. This is a very ripe time to get all that. Your intuition is spot on, so trust it. And even if there are some areas of your life that seem lackluster, know that other areas are being fertilized for a resplendent future. All right. So this kind of reminds me of what do you need to release. That something which is lackluster, you need to release it, and then you need to bring in this energy of believing in the impossible. Have faith and know that there is a higher purpose. There you go. So let me take out a 5-card spread first of all. For the devil, the toxic patterns of the devil. Please give me a 5-card spread. Past, present, challenges, advice, and outcome. For the devil, our toxic patterns. What are our toxic patterns? What guidance can you give? What are your messages? Give us a 5-card reading, please. Okay, 3 shuffles, and then I'll cut the deck. 1, 2, 3. Alright, 5-card spread for the devil. Our toxic patterns. So the past. 5 of Swords. And as you can see that you had perhaps had an altercation, a fight, a conflict, walking away, sending somebody away. This seems to be, quite a toxic pattern. Maybe this has happened repeatedly in your life, where you've been distancing yourself from people, cutting people out of your life. Present. Knight of Wands. This can mean 2 things. This can mean either the person you cut away is somehow still in your life, or it could also mean that you're picking up and just moving forward. I will do a clarification right away, in fact. Please give the energy, the clarification of this Knight of Wands in the present position. In the position of the present energies. Please clarify this Knight of Wands in present energies. Okay, Queen of Wands. This seems to be the past person. So you had walked away from someone and you had started focusing on your life. Like you didn't sit and mope around, you actually started focusing on your prosperity. And simultaneously, you were also working on your shadow side, trying to understand your toxicity, and you realized the dangers of the path you were on, and you were wisely staying away from that. You understood the illusions and all, and you were waiting till you, recharged yourself before venturing forth. And in the moon card, I'm getting a message here that this is also a card of waiting and letting time also heal some of the wounds. So, just waiting for the sun to come out and not moving forward when you can't see anything, when everything seems to be hidden or mysterious or illusory. So this is not a good time to move. When I see this in your present energy. And King of Wands, yes, okay, so Queen of Wands, underlying energy, King of Wands. So either you have elevated, or if you're a single person, then this could be you further elevating from the Queen of Wands energy, meaning taking charge of your life and very robust, not feeling down and out, in fact feeling like you can, very gung-ho and going forward with great optimism. If this is somebody who has come into your life, then this is a good influence. In fact, it's a very good match. It is a very well suited match. The King and Queen of Wands, they are made for each other. And the Devil. Okay. So this I'm getting that this Knight of Wands is actually a toxic pattern. And this new person could also be that toxic pattern, that the Knight of Wands is coming as a king, pretending to be a match. But actually they are a Knight of Wands, and you may feel that they are a very good match, but the Moon card is also telling you that no, this is not the right time to move forward. So it seems to me that what the present position is, that somebody has come into your life from the past. Either they have returned or are about to return or contact you. At the very least, they are still in your mind, they are still in your energy, and you should recognize them for the devil that they are, and you should not move forward with them. In fact, you are not moving forward with them. But the devil, the devil is not so easily placated. What else are the messages of this Knight of Wands? Yes, you are actually in very high self-esteem and high self-worth, and you're not moving towards them. This is because you have actually received some divine inspiration, and you're locked onto something higher. You have created some boundaries, in fact, from this person. Good for you. Challenges. Challenges is the Magician, meaning this is the time that while you're staying away from the past, it is also a time to start working on your future, to understand the power of manifestation that you have, and not just live in fear. Of course, be wise and not allow the past to come back, but also at the same time, take opportunities and move forward, be creative, and get working. The Queen of Pentacles that had come out with the Knight of Wands is telling me that you are actually in this energy, and you are thinking of taking charge of your life, you're thinking of a project, you're strategizing everything. So the challenge is to tap into this energy. The advice, the world, all right, wonderful. This means, the advice means that you should close the chapters of the past and move on to the future. And You have done a good job. It's also telling me you've done a good job of cutting away from the past and of recognizing the past influence as a toxic influence. The challenge is to recognize your own power now and to move into the new cycle. Let's see what the outcome is. Before that, before I open it, I will see where the universe is guiding you ultimately with this whole thing. 4 of coins, all right. So you are going to learn to keep to yourself, and this is also a card of self-worth, by the way, because the underlying energy of the Moonology was you are good enough, meaning you have to understand that you have all that you need and you should guard your assets from toxic people, toxic soulmates, karmics, everything. And this is the lesson you're learning, keeping away from the devil, You're learning this, You're learning to guard yourself, guard your assets, understand your self-worth, and that you have to go forward in life. This globe here reminds me of the world card, that you have literally the whole world in front of you. So don't let this devil distract you. Oh, excellent. The outcome is the 8 of Wands. You're moving forward. You are moving forward, you're seeing the light, and you're going to receive messages from the divine. I'm going to clarify this. It is really wonderful. This is kind of like the trust card, the underlying energy of the trust card. And this is also like about blessings. This is also about believe in the impossible. So this is great. And what do you need to release had come out? And the answer to that is that you need to close the past cycles. You need to just close that chapter. It has taught you whatever it could. It was there for a particular reason. That purpose has been served. So what is this 8 of Wands telling me? Please clarify this 8 of Wands as the outcome. The Devil and the 9 of Swords. So it starts with the Devil, it ends with the 9 of Swords. Because it is such an optimistic card, it is telling me that the devil is going to send you some messages, but you're going to shut your eyes to it. You're going to shut your eyes to all those messages because you remember how those messages have always been like swords in your back. You may feel bad about it. You may feel, because the devil is very, very tempting, very enticing, very alluring. So you might have a tough time. But I see that you are aware of the damage that they have caused you earlier. Star, okay, wonderful. Devil and the star means you're healing from that. And 4 of Pentacles. This is also the ultimate card where the universe is taking you. So I think you're over the devil. The devil is coming, but so is your intuition speaking to you. Let's see what is here. So what this endpoint is telling me is that the devil is going to come as a new offer. They're going to make an offer to you. But you realize that they really don't have much to offer. They're a page, you're a queen. You're looking forward, ahead to your life. And also you are aware that all that they have put you through. So you're not going to be tempted. You're not rising to that bait. Just to confirm it, I will take an outcome energy from the Queen of Wands and the 9 of Swords. What is the outcome energy here, please? Okay. All right. Hermit. Card of wisdom, of isolation. isolating yourself from this toxic energy and focusing on the star. This is focusing on the healing, the wisdom. Empress, very good. Very high self-worth, in full creative power, refusing to be tempted by lower energies. The Emperor, my gosh, this is a divine match. And the Page of Wands. So these three things are here. And so obviously the Page of Wands doesn't stand a chance when the divine couple is here. This is the highest union in the entire tarot. And divine masculine, divine feminine. So you are already in a good match, it seems. And or at the very least you're in touch with the highest divine masculine and feminine selves that you have. And this Page of Wands, poor thing. I'll take another clarification. What is the outcome for the Page of Wands? What is the outcome going to be for the Page of Wands? Page of Swords. Okay, so they are going to keep stalking you. They're going to keep stalking you, most probably because they can't believe that you have looked away from them. This Two of Wands is the underlying energy. And they can't believe it. Their ego, because the devil also has ego. And Knight of Wands, very, very highly egotistical person. What is the reaction of this divine couple to these pages? What is the reaction of the divine couple to the pages? What is the net result here? What is the net result here? Knight of Pentacles. Alright, so bottom of the deck is Three of Swords. You remember all the pain that they had caused you. But this is also the end of that situation, All the three swords, the heart has stopped beating. But it remembers the pain. It was such a painful thing, Very, very painful. It killed all the love that you had for them. And Knight of Pentacles, you're focused on your life. And you're in a slow and steady path towards your success. And you're not getting swayed by these flighty energies. Both of them are very flighty energies. And non-emotional and very self-serving. Just to confirm, I will take another. This time let me take from the remainder cards. Clarification for the Eight of Wands. Please tell me about the Eight of Wands as the outcome energy. Alright. Moon. Wonderful. You are not going to venture forth with this Knight of Wands, this devil energy, because you see the dangers. You're aware of the dangers and you're going to stay put because you see the illusions that they bring. Underneath that is the Seven of Wands, meaning you're in no mood to let anybody into your personal space. Excellent. Any other messages for the Eight of Wands? Two of Wands, you're looking forward to new opportunities. Nine of Wands, you are very, very guarded about letting people into your life. And the King of Swords, wonderful, absolutely clear, self-assured, and you see everything clearly and you make the right decision. Objectivity. This is the Knight of Swords, the underlying energy. And the King of Swords sees them and doesn't want to have anything to do with them, as in fact is quite wary of them. Excellent. This is a very good reading. Now let me see the Celtic cross for the devil. The Celtic cross for the devil, please. What do I need to ask here? I think I'll just ask for whatever the universe wants to tell me through the Celtic cross. Please read for the devil, the toxic energies in our lives, our bad patterns, what they are, what is going to happen. Tower. Pre-shuffle is the tower. Judgment. It seems that a lot of the bad patterns have already been overcome. You've paid your dues, it seems. And the universe is busting you out of that prison. Wow. You're getting relief. The tower may be a little uncomfortable. Not necessarily, though. We'll see what the reading says. So, 5 shuffles, and then I'll count the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 shuffle, and then I'm going to cut the deck. For the devil, please. Reading Celtic Cross for the devil. Alright. Underlying energy, King of Pentacles. Wonderful. You're going to end up in a very high vibration, taking charge of your life, making use of all opportunities, and attaining repeated and sustained success. I'm going to place that here. So the first card is 9 of Wands. You're already very aware of your toxic patterns, and you have suffered a lot already. Many times you've suffered. You've suffered again and again and again and again. You've fought battles, and you're ready for more. You're not defeated. You're up for the game even though you've been hurt. I see a lot of mental pain and all that you've been put through because of your toxic patterns, but you are very, very aware, very alert to the danger. What is crossing you is the Queen of Pentacles. Excellent. You are very sensible, and you're very practical, and you're not woolly-headed at all here, and you're looking deeply into the situation, the practicalities, very pragmatic. You also realize the benefit of your situation, your current situation. So you're not moping, whining, anything that I don't have this, I don't have that. None of that. You're very grateful for all the advantages that you have. And you're operating in a high vibration. And you're taking important decisions after due consideration. Now the root, underlying causes, root of this dynamic is the 6 of Wands, meaning you have already gained success and victory over a past war, a war with a toxic person, or a war with your own patterns, whatever it is. You are feeling very exultant and confident and very optimistic, and a very success-oriented frame of mind. Now, past energy, recent past, is the King of Wands. Okay, this could be someone else, or this could be you, who has recently, only until recently, you have been taking stock of your life, and you've been looking at the past, and you have you're bursting with creative ideas. You're ready to just go forth and make a success of it. It is telling me that maybe because of this attitude, you could be inviting your right match ultimately, that the universe is preparing you to meet your right match. This is the Queen of Pentacles, and this is the King of Pentacles, that now that you're raising a vibration and getting rid of your toxic patterns, you could meet the one. All right. The highest possibility is the King of Swords. Excellent. This is a very high vibration reading, all kings and queens. And King of Swords is that you have absolute clarity about the devil, meaning even your own toxicities are well within your awareness. You're not in denial at all, whether yourself or about another person in your life. So if you had any attachments to somebody and you just couldn't shake them off, the King of Swords is showing you the light. It's giving you the clear, well-considered judgment so you can arrive at the absolutely correct and fair assessment, both about yourself and about other people in your life. Outcome, immediate occurrence is temperance. Now this is one of the main cards which counters the devil. In fact, it is when you don't listen to temperance that the devil is able to rear its head. If you listen to temperance, you are disallowing its future presence. So this is happening in the future. You have understood through the whole process of life that you should actually listen to your own subconscious, and you should mull over matters, and you should suss out your emotions and not let them get the better of you. And you have already achieved higher wisdom, and your intuition has been awakened, and you know that there is a path away from the devil where you are meant to travel, and you're meant to travel towards the sun, towards success, and this path is not going to be as difficult as the past was. This new path is going to be very good because now you have wisdom, you have wings, you're in touch with your subconscious, and you've been given divine healing. What are your energies regarding the devil? Your energies regarding the devil is that you are in no mood to tolerate it. If need be, you're going to cut them out. And if they're too much for you, you're going to just walk away, because you realize that this situation is just going to be conflicted one way or another, and it is best to get out of it. Either you're going to pack up your bags and leave, or you're going to make them leave. Whatever it is, this Five of Swords just cuts out the situation. Your environment, external factors, the Knight of Wands. Okay, so this also came out in the earlier five card reading, that this is going to be an external factor in your life. This is that person coming back, either in your thoughts or in physical reality, or maybe sending you a message. But they are just very in and out. They'll come with lots of bells and whistles, and very charming, very exciting, very enticing and everything. But in reality, they're only here for themselves, and they will leave as soon as they've served their purpose, they've attained the purpose. Your subconscious, what is your subconscious telling you, your hopes and fears regarding the devil? It's telling you that you should busy yourself in work, and you have a lot of talent, you have a lot of potential, and the message I'm getting here is that in the past you had started many projects which this devilish toxic pattern, maybe this Knight of Wands or similar energies, had distracted you away from, and you were unable to complete so many of your dream projects. But now you know that you are not going to be distracted. You're going to absorb yourself, you're going to just throw yourself in work. This is what I'm getting, this is what you hope for. And I'm seeing a lot of self-assurance in this, that you're sure of your skills, your talent, and you're just going to go for it. The outcome, Ace of Swords, beautiful, especially with the King of Swords as the highest guidance, as the guidance from your highest self. So you are getting, this is a card of victory, of clarity, of the truth. So you are prevailing over the devil, because you're living in truth now. You're not living in denial, you're not living in wishful thinking, you're not living in desperation, you're not living in neediness. And so many swords have come out that it shows that, and all of them are very, like showing clarity and cutting away and all that. So you're not confused at all. And you're going to be very, very clear, and you're going to focus on your work. And maybe you're going to meet because of all this work that you're doing on yourself, mentally and in the physical world, maybe now you are being prepared by the universe to meet your true match. It could be. Let me see. What are the messages for the King of Pentacles here? Please give me some clarifications about the King of Pentacles, please. Bottom of the deck is death, so it is a very it comes after a period of great transformation. This is a very transformative reading, I think, where you've been through everything and you're arriving at the truth. And Four of Cups, Lovers, and the Moon. So Four of Cups is a card of being dissatisfied and for wishing for something better than what you have. Lovers here, I'm getting, you're being presented with a choice now, and you wanna make the right choice, and that choice instinctively you realize is to work on your shadow self with the Moon, to attune to your creativity. It's a great card if you're involved in the arts. If your work is in the region of the arts, then this is a great card for that. Regarding love affairs, it can foretell clandestine love affairs, so you may have that to look forward to. But if that sounds too far-fetched to you, the thing is that at least you'll be working on your shadow self here, and you'll be avoiding dangers simply by not venturing onto uncertain paths and shadowy territories. You're not doing that. Let me take one more card for the Moon. Okay, so many cards. King of Cups. The underlying energy is that you're in control of your emotions, and you're not, you're not going to be moved by turbulence, external turbulence. You're very calm, collected. This is also a card of the Moon where you take a decision not to move forward. And the King of Cups is also a fixed energy. All kings have a great deal of fixed energy, so you're staying put. Ten of Pentacles, the Sun. You realize that you should focus on your prosperity rather than just go out and seek dangers and just unnecessarily throw yourself into illusory desires. Judgment, wonderful. You're hearing the clarion call, and you're closing the cycle of the past and moving on to the new phase of your life. And the Moon is also a card, just before the Sun. So before the new cycle starts, you want to do that final work on yourself and get rid of all the toxicities, which is a great card for the Devil here, because you're working on your shadow self to heal it, to heal yourself. And the Page of Coins. Now the Page of Coins is a discordant note here. Either that person is coming back or you're getting a message for a new opportunity. It could be both, and both of them are. Let me see. What is the energy of the Page of Coins, please? Please clarify the Page of Coins. 10 of Cups. And bottom of the deck is 10 of Wands. Again, this is not very clear to me. Page of Coins, please. What is the energy of the Page of Coins? Lovers, 2 of Wands, Strength, and the 2 of Swords, leading to the 2 of Swords. So it seems to me that the 10 of Cups is all the big dreams that the Page of Coins is bringing. All the big dreams they're bringing. And 3 of Swords, 6 of Cups, Um, yeah, you know, you're going to be a little kind to them. You're not going to shoo them away, but you realize that, they're just all talk, basically. And they have put you through a lot, and you have suffered a lot, but it's ended, it's finished. They will have no hold over you. This is that past person. They have no hold over you. Here also you're making a choice to look away, and strength is when you are able to tame your fears, your desires, your raw energies, even your insecurities, whatever they are, your toxic patterns, your rage, vindictiveness, all that sort of thing. It's all under control now, and you will not move forward. You will stay put. And this has some similarities with the moon card. You can see this here also you're staying put, here also you're staying put. Only difference is here you're out of the water and here you're in the water. That's the only difference. But this is all going to be where the universe is taking you. This is like, much after this reading. This is the divine purpose of that reading. So I wouldn't really worry too much at this point about it. I would be very happy that in the foreseeable future, you're getting a lot of clarity. A lot of clarity, a lot of victory, a lot of truth. You'll be able to speak your truths very well. You'll be able to articulate. You'll be able to see it very clearly. No confusion. Page of Swords. Bottom of the deck is Five of Pentacles. So now that everything is ruined, everything is gone, they come back to have a look. Isn't that always the case? Just when you're done with something is when they decide to pop right back up into your life. Ace of Swords. Excellent. 9 of Cups, 10 of Coins, and 5 of Swords. So you are very happy with your situation, and you're emotionally very independent. You're relishing your singlehood. You don't feel, you will only agree to meet with, to let somebody in your life if they give you that Ace of Cups, because you have 9 of them already. You're not in a needy position at all. You're focused on your prosperity. You're in a very high vibe when it comes to your 3D realities, and you are also very, very combative about the past person or about any toxic energies in your life, because you are now in the middle of a golden opportunity, and you don't want this to be screwed up at all. Here you are, holding on to that Ace of Pentacles, holding on to your gains, keeping to yourself, not allowing yourself to be distracted by lower energies or to make yourself available to lower energies here. Bottom of the deck, where it all leads to, is the 3 of Wands, meaning you are looking at prosperity and new horizons, and at your ships coming in. That is the result of all your past efforts. You want that coming towards you. So you're very clear about all this. So I'm going to close the reading here, and I think both the spreads spoke very well to each other, and they complemented each other, they enhanced each other. So please leave your reactions, like, share, subscribe, and congratulations. The devil seems to be getting the worst of it, and doesn't seem to actually have a chance, because your first card was 9 of Wands. So they're not getting even a foothold, not even a toehold. So with that, I'll bid you adieu until next time. Namaste.